What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to some more of the Outer Worlds. And in the last episode, we had found this very suspicious-looking man dressed up in a tomato outfit in my hotel room suite. And we threatened to beat the crap out of him, and he said he would meet us. He would meet up with us so that he can tell us who's really behind it, only to later find out that he is no longer around. So now we have a new spot we can get to, which is going to be, I believe it's the spaceport. If I remember correctly, the spaceport was where a specific person didn't want us going because he might be sus. Oh. Oh, god damn.
Inspector, good to see you. Let me just grant you access and welcome to the Piraeus spaceport.
Yeah, that guy's the guy that doesn't want us anywhere near this place. So he actually might be sus and might have something to do with the death here. Okay. All right, let's see what he has to say.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey, you! We've been looking for you, and by we, I mean Slug.
Assailant?
Been real busy sniffing around Eridanos for clues, haven't you, Inspector? See, Sluglight Underground don't like that much.
If you had anything to do with Sublight, you'd have started shooting about 12 words ago.
Should have kept your nose where it belonged, Inspector. Slug's sick of all your meddling in their affairs. Our affairs, I mean. We're... Draw, you damn breadworm, draw! What? No, it isn't. Oh, forgot to put the clip in. There we go. Listen, I could still take you. Don't question my competence. What? No, my head
We'll
is
just...
great. And once I don't have 6 tongues, I'll tell you what I think of your slander. Now stop moving around so much. Oh, wait. I am high on adrenatime. Maybe this was all a bad idea. Hey, any chance we could reschedule? Maybe do this whole showdown business, never? Someone paid us to say we were Slug and intimidate you. I don't know who, I swear it. They only ever sent notes.
Uh-huh.
That's
Okay.
the thing I know, honest. We were only gonna rough you up a little. You gotta believe me. And we're real sorry. I don't need to...
Okay, bye. I was like, I don't even have my weapon out yet. What if this dude was the assailant or the guy?
I think I prefer the rest and go.
What do you want?
Boss, it's Birdie Holcomb. Black Hole Birdie. The Holmeister? The Hack Attack.
Not so loud.
Black Hole Birdie.
How'd you know it was me? Yeah, that makes sense. You must be a good one to sniff me out. I'm in no mood to sign autographs, and I hate disappointing fans. So I'm lying low. You know, incompleto.
Pretty sure it's incognito. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's kinda neato. Oh, what's it matter? Helen's gone. She's gone and nothing I do will bring her back. I've been trying to find who did this.
Oh wait, was he
That's what she would do.
the
Track down
boyfriend?
the killer and bring them to justice. But I'm stumped. and not very clever. Being bright was always Helen's thing.
Oh, come on, Birdie. You're plenty sharp. Anybody who says otherwise is a Cleo Darlings fan.
Oh, so you're the inspector. You
Yeah,
have more luck figuring things out than me. You probably want to ask me some questions, huh? I'm sure you're asking everybody questions, so you can find Helen's killer. So, how do I help? I was getting blotto with the rest of the Rangers.
Blotto. What the?
You know, soaked, muddled, preserved.
Blutered, half shot, void lush, on the Byzantine swizzle. Starry. 1 bit down, 3 bits up, spread across the spectrum. Top heavy. Should I go on?
No, we got it, Nyoka. Thank you.
The team noticed I was in a bad way when I got back to the hotel. When I told them Helen and I were Splitsville, they wanted to cheer me up. We were
Splitsville, so
up
they
and
had
full
broken
full
up.
evening. The hotel staff said we was bothering the
The
other
plot
guests
thickens.
on account of all the crying and yelling and practice body tackling. Zeke said we should move elsewhere, get some air. We ended up at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. I think somebody wanted to pet a woolly cow. There was this one cow off away from the others. Zeke figured it'd be a laugh to get her drunk. One thing led to another, and I think we might have maybe, you know, stolen her.
Stolen a cow.
I don't know. We were drunk, and we made bad choices. She was all alone. I know how that feels now. It's so hard to be all by your lonesome. My memory's a little muddled after that. I guess me and the team got split up, because I know I was on my own at the pilot house for a time.
Well, now isn't that convenient?
I reckon not. See, I went to the weather station. I was looking for where Helen stashed her data pad for safekeeping, right? She'd asked me to get it, mind. I wasn't stealing. I'm no thief. Nah, she sent a note to my hotel room before we, you know, split. I don't know how long it was sitting there before I noticed. Sure did. Only there was a guard out there who found me. She started yelling about how I was trespassing and in serious trouble. Thing is, it was real dark out there. So dark, she couldn't tell who I was.
She didn't have a flashlight.
Real sure. It was dark as night gets. Plus, I've got small veins. Anyway, I didn't much feel like trying to explain why I was out there, or why I was drunk, and holding someone else's data pad, and also maybe crying a little, so I booked it. Ran like the Rangers were down by 3, and I just bronzed the toss ball in the Friday zone. I didn't know where I was going. My legs took me straight to my friend's... to my... fridge-rator.
Birdie.
I don't want to tell you. I'll get in trouble. Should I?
Ever seen Terror on Monarch, Birdie?
Yeah?
You remember that part when she narrowly escapes the clutches of the Sulphur Queen and her pet raptidons? They based it on me, Birdie. I'm the Queen of Monarch, and our captain here's got a ship.
They did? That doesn't seem right. Is that right?
I think we ought to take Birdie here on a little getaway. Take him home. Show him what I've done with the place. And her millions of little children. Ever been eaten alive from the inside?
I hope we're getting somewhere here.
No! This doesn't sound like a fun getaway at all. Look, I talked to Auric, okay? Auric West. Hangs out around the spaceport. He's the one who taught me the breathing exercises I use to calm down. That sounds... So now you have the whole story. After I talked to Auric, I went back to the hotel. Woke up the next morning with Helen's data pad in my hand and the hangover to end all hangovers. Don't know if I'll ever drink again. Oh, yeah, you'll probably want to... Yeah, of course. Of course. Helen sure did have the prettiest handwriting. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Sorry.
Okay.
Here you go, Inspector. Hopefully they make more sense to you. I couldn't make heads or tails of them. Either she was writing in code or I'm dumber than a bag of hammers. I tried for hours to crack her notes, but it's like I said. Being bright was Helen's thing. Okay. And listen,
There's more?
I want to help you find her killer, Inspector. I knew Helen better than anybody. And it'd be handy to have a guy like me around, in case anybody gives you trouble.
Start threatening witnesses.
I get it. I'll head back to the Grand Colonial then. Unless you need me for anything else?
No, you're free to go. All right. Let's go confirm the alibi.
Hey, pal. Hey there. You looking to unwind, friend? Maybe you're on your way to the bar for a good time? Maybe you're interested in something a little better than beer or Adreno? Something with a little more kick?
Uh-huh.
The name's Auric. I deal in, shall we say, holistic pharmaceuticals. Natural
Holistic.
substances and the like. You know, alternative stuff.
Oh.
I know. Ooh, it came out of the ground. That's where worms live. I get it. I do. Why go for that homegrown shit when you could be pumping your body full of effort accelerators? Says it right on the Anti-Cleo's box. Better than nature, right? Well, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, pal. Those pharmaceuticals the corporations manufacture, not all of them are as good for you as the board wants you to believe.
Oh, really?
Alternatives. That's the way to go, pal. Trust me. No matter what ails you, I got what you need.
Well, thank you.
Wait, you ain't a sheriff, right? You gotta tell me if you're a sheriff. I'll be honest, I don't really know where that puts us. All right, fine. Yeah, I know, Birdie. So what?
Can you confirm?
Yeah, that was me. Birdie's got a temper, but he's not a bad kid, you know? He's trying to work on it. Yeah. Damn shame about that. Birdie thought the world of Helen, you know? He showed up drunk at my place wanting to talk about the breakup. Helen dumped him, he said. Boy, was he in a bad way. I'd never seen him like that before. We talked for a while, and when he felt better, I sent him back to the hotel. Told him to drink more water and get some sleep. He may or may not buy alternatives from me from time to time. A little diluted mantis or essence here, a little vitamin B negative there.
B negative.
He's stressed out of his mind, the poor guy. Everyone knows his name. Can't turn around without having to sign an autograph. Then you throw in playing tossball for a living. Violence like that, it does things to a body. It does things to the head. Come on. Birdie's a damn good hacker, but taking that many blows to the noggin would scramble anyone's upstairs business. I know it's knocked a few of his memories loose. I worry about him, that's all. He's a good kid. Got a good heart.
Well, at least we can confirm the... At least we can confirm that he's got an alibi. Now we need to go talk to this guy. Or wait, the administrator? Oh, that means we have to go back to our hotel room, right? Okay. Oh, yeah, I didn't... Oops, I didn't think about that. Oopsie. Man, I honestly feel like we're not getting anywhere. Like, I feel like it's just we're slowly being led on, and then we're either not gonna find shit, or... God damn it, was this in my penthouse room? I'm gonna be so pissed. It has to have been, right? Of course it was. Back! I don't know why I keep doubting it.
Inspector? I'm pleased to hear that. Bertie Holcomb is a valuable asset to the Rizzo's Rangers property. When Helen was murdered, Bertie was nowhere to be found. The timing of his disappearance is unfortunate.
Hmm.
Try not to feel too bad for him. Bertie is a brilliant athlete. The universe has balanced his talent by making him a slackwit. I don't understand what it was that Helen saw in Bertie. Whatever it was, she seemed to trust him implicitly. He was always on his best behavior around her. Or he tried. I'm not a heartless man, Inspector. I know that losing Helen must have shaken Bertie to his core. Be plain with me, Inspector. Do you believe Black Hole Bertie killed Helen?
Honestly, I really don't think Birdie did it. Birdie has an alibi. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't think Birdie's the one that killed him.
I'm relieved to hear that. I happen to be something of a fan of the hack attack. I'd hate to see him processed for murder, but we
He had an
need to be
alibi.
absolutely sure. I'd like you to continue your investigation. Notify me as soon as you're ready to make a formal accusation. I appreciate that. I'd rather keep Bertie within the public eye than let him languish in a bar at the docks. If you're through investigating Bertie, I recommend looking into Cedric Kincannon. He's been entirely too comfortable since we began this investigation. I don't trust Cedric when he's comfortable.
Like, there's no way it could be him, right? Like, it's gotta be someone else. Because Birdie had an alibi. We talked to the alibi. He's clear. As far as I'm aware, he's clear. So maybe it was this guy. Maybe it was Cedric. God, I hope I'm right.
Does Sublight Underground run this place?
You.
Cleaner than the groundbreaker.
Appointment.
Excuse me?
Appoint.
Hello. I need to speak with Cedric.
Yeah. Not entirely out of the question. Convince me. The boss can always use more bits. Or
Yeah, thanks.
Mr. Kincannon got an appointment here. Says they've got some kind of business proposition for you.
That sounds like our inspector. Please, send her up. Why, if it isn't the inspector, I was hoping you'd swing by.
No, you weren't.
My alibi, I assume. Another murder? Drunk Raptidons? Black Hole Birdie practicing his hacking in the middle of the street? Stop me if it's one of those, or I'll just keep guessing. Sounds as though you've already sorted it out yourself. Did he really? My word, I hope you shot him. Clearly someone out there wants you thinking I sent my goons after you. But I can't fathom who would benefit from tarnishing my reputation like that. Can you?
Ugh, dude. Could it be him? Could it be fucking Ludovico, whatever the fuck his name
You
is?
said it, not me. So, as you've deduced, I did not send anyone from Slug after you. Nor is it likely
I don't
they
know,
assigned
dude.
themselves that task. Still, I am sorry for the trouble, Inspector. With that settled, I assume you'll want to know where I was the night of Helen's murder.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Let's see. That night, I was... torturing Elliot Nasser for information on missing cargo. That was a messy one. Didn't break until nearly noon the next day. Can you imagine?
Uh,
An excellent question. I had his body dropped off the edge of the land complex. I'm not sure what happened to it from there, scientifically speaking. Maybe it dissolved? Ultimately, though, it doesn't matter.
so you don't really have an alibi.
Believe me, regardless of what I told you. People lie. And I am, incriminatingly, people.
You're a real piece of shit.
And I appreciate that, Inspector. The fact of the matter is, I know I didn't kill Helen. And I trust you fully and completely to find whoever did. If it helps, however, you might consider pursuing not my means, but my motive. Why in the name of the architect would I kill Halcyon Helen? She was making me a fortune. I'm considering a line of commemorative merchandise.
God, I don't know.
That's nothing compared to what Helen would have made us in the long run.
Now I feel like I'm getting in a slump, dude. I
I have a mystery of my own to solve, I'm afraid.
don't fucking know.
You may very well want to. This particular trouble strikes me as not unrelated to your investigation. Items are disappearing from Slug's storage and processing warehouse. The thefts began a week before Helen's unfortunate death, and there have been more instances since. Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going missing and cargo going missing. This is the latter. I'm obliged. Though in the spirit of honesty, I fully intended to strong-arm you into accepting it had you declined. Regardless, this will be fun. You out in the field, chasing down leads. Me, scheming in my office, preparing to unspeakably mangle the perpetrator.
Okay.
I would never. Company secrets and all that. You'll want to speak with Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman. I've cleared her as a suspect myself, but should she refuse to cooperate, shoot her. No, I'm joking. If she won't cooperate, tell me and I will shoot her. And do feel free to search my office for clues while you're here. Don't hold back on my account.
Okay. Investigate the office.
This copy of TK contains 142 fewer pages than a standard copy. The missing pages were likely removed to create sufficient space for the hidden listening device inside. Transmission receiver location unclear. Inspector, please consider speaking into the device in order to trace the transmission and reveal the receiver's location. Poor woolly cow impression transmitted. Transmission analysis complete. The precise location of the receiver could not be pinpointed. It has been narrowed down to a smaller, approximate range. Analysis inconclusive. However, there is a minor accumulation of dust particles present on the book's uppermost surface.
So it's been around for a while.
Within a 0.5-meter radius of the book possesses a dust coating comprised of at least twice the number of particles.
Oh, I guess recently.
That is highly likely, Inspector.
What's that you found? No, wait, don't tell me. Let's save it for the big reveal once you've solved the case.
Alright, let's go find the bug. I think it's down here. And down here. Wait a minute. Oh.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Transmission endpoint discovered. The receiver in this book matches the transmitter to the listening device found in Cedric's office. It's somewhat grime-covered. Due to the high level of foot traffic in this area, this unit is unable to determine who placed the device.
Alright, well. And we leveled up. Might as well level up real quick. Let's get engineering to 70. Oh, but I have to get in there. How am I supposed to get in there?
Heads up! Don't mess with me.
Oh, come on. The sublight. Ugh, whatever, dude.
I'll take this.
Oh, wait, it's Slug. Slug's bad guys, aren't they? Yeah, whatever, dude. They didn't want us in here. I thought homie gave us cover.
Hi there. Sorry, this area is off limits to port vision. Oh, wait half a second. You're the inspector.
I sure am.
Sorry about that. I'll buzz you right in.
Thank you.
Feel free to have a look around, ma'am.
So this is where Slug keeps all its contraband, right?
Foreman. Hey.
You're the inspector, aren't you? Boss Kincannon said you'd be by about the cargo that's been going missing. Gosh, this is so neat. A real-life inspector. What's that like? Have you solved any mysteries yet? Ever had to shoot a suspect? Right, of course. Just tell me how I can help.
Just, what have they been stealing?
Weird part. There's no pattern, far as I can tell. The thefts don't make sense. I ask you, who would steal a handful of Spacer's Choice Sabers, so dull they can barely cut mud, but leave the spectrum black? Ugh. Who'd be desperate enough to want to steal a Spacer's Choice Saber, full stop?
Hmm.
Yeah, probably not. No one's dumb enough to think Spacer's Choice Sabers are worth
Yeah,
half
those
a
are like,
damn.
aren't they like beginner weapons
And
anyway?
Recent theft? 5 boxes of pens and a couple of sodas. I can't decide which one's sadder.
It's both. Both are sadder.
I wish they hadn't stolen the blue pens. We can never keep enough of those in stock. Everyone here at Freight Storage and Processing, for a start. Thing is, the cargo is going missing before the shipments even get to the warehouse. Best I can figure, it's probably getting lost in the shipping yard. As for who has access there, Benton Chan, he's the shipping yard manager, he told me it's mainly just the loading automechs that handle cargo. Could be. Those things'll break if you so much as look at them funny. That's Benton's area, but don't bother asking him for help. Last time I asked him to check the automechs, the whole head told me he couldn't help because he was dead. It won't bother him any if you have a look yourself, though. Hopefully, you're mechanically inclined. Maybe they're keen on cashing out and want to go as painfully as possible. I don't know. Boss Kincannon's office is where he holds most of his meetings with important folks like Miss Helen. Just about all negotiations happen in his office, too. Vendor pricing, major purchase orders, rentals for construction projects, you name it. Oh, before I forget, I figured you might want to access my terminal, so I had a spare keycard made. It's all yours.
Oh, thanks.
Oh no, I forgot to delete all of those incriminating messages I sent about which cargo to steal. Nah, I do have a list of cargo that's gone missing, though, if that helps any.
Hack terminal. Okay. Seems like she's clear. And I think with that, we are going to save the rest of this for the next episode. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Hopefully we get closer into whoever this murderer is, because I feel like I'm getting further and behind because I don't know what to think. But nonetheless, I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.